watch a YouTube video, do my makeup, go to work. I usually do some yoga before I go to work, or every single morning I do yoga. So I always fix my hair after yoga. For my lunch break. Some days I get a while to come home and do chores and just hang out with the animals, with the sweet pets. But yes, today was a little bit different. Well, the other dental assistant wasn't there today. She's not there today. But I've got some really good coworkers that always help me out. We always help each other out. It was pretty chill. This afternoon shouldn't be too bad either. I guess I'll just show you what I do for lunch, for lunchies. Oh, I was driving home just now, and luckily I wasn't going like that fast because I had just turned right on this street, on this road, or whatever. And you know, roads are gray. Like the color of them it's gray. So I'm driving and I see something in the road, and then I notice that, oh, it's moving. I'm like, oh God. I get closer and it's a little family of ducks crossing the road, and I was like right on them. I'm like, no. So luckily the person behind me was paying attention. I didn't like slam on my brakes too much. I don't think any ducks were harmed. The mama duck like flew this way, and I looked in my mirror and saw the cluster of baby ducks go like towards the middle line of the road. And then I look and I was able to pass without hitting anything. And I look in my rearview mirror, and the sweet people behind me, and they also stopped, and they like completely stopped, and they put on their hazard lights. And then I watched person behind them, like, go around them. And I really hope they didn't end up hitting the ducks because they might not have been able to see them. No! Let's just hope well wishes for those ducks today. Poor things. Ducks. The ducks. Okay, let's eat some lunch. Let's eat some lunch. Come here. Come on. All right. Stay back. Stay back. Here we go. Oh, so close. She's been on a roll lately, but so this is the front-facing camera. How do you like it? Do you like it better or not? I'm not sure. I think, whatever, I'll just, watch it. So, I might as well talk more about dental assisting since that's sort of what this vlog is kind of about. I started dental assisting in 2019. It was August of 2019. It's almost been 3 years now. It's getting to be summer 2021. Yeah, I used to be a teacher, like an actual in a classroom teacher. I taught in a classroom for 2 years and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. My life was just, I don't want to say my life was bad. It was not bad at all. But I would come home and I was not a happy person. I was not a happy camper. All right, and it kind of, it affected my life. It affected everybody who was around me's life. The only thing I would talk about was the worst stuff that happened that day at school, and I would repeat it to everybody that I knew. Like everybody that I would talk to, that's what I would be talking about, and it's not good. It does take a special person to be a teacher. If you want to be a teacher, hey, I was warned so many times too. I was warned. Totally was warned. But this vlog is not about teaching. It's about dental assisting. So I tried 2 years of teaching. Okay, here I am talking about teaching again. But after the first year, I was like, you know what? First year's always worse. Let's try another year. By my lunch break, the first day of the second year of teaching, I knew I definitely did not want to do teaching anymore. I stuck it out for that whole year though. I sure did. But then I quit. I've always been pretty curious about dental assisting because I've always loved going to the dentist. And I was always very curious about how these dental assistants knew like which instruments to give dentists whenever they were working on my teeth. Like, how do they know that? That's so cool. It's like this silent little dance. So I would always kind of look and watch, and I kind of had that in the back of my mind whenever I started trying to see if I could find a different job, like a whole different career, because teaching to dental assisting, there's not really any transition there. Luckily in Louisiana, I didn't need to go to a proper school for too long of a time. I guess some dentists prefer that you go to a year or too long school, but there's actually this little program at a dentist's office in my town that kind of went over the basics for 10 Saturdays in a row. And so I signed up, and it was inexpensive, compared to an actual school. It was $1,000, $200, which to go to an actual school, it would be some schools are $10,000 to be a dental assistant. You don't really even need to go to a school. Some states, I think you do, but so I just went to that 10 Saturdays in a row. I was still getting paid during this summer after I quit teaching, because that's how my teaching salary worked. I would get paid for 9 months, but the 9 months payment would be stretched for the whole year. So I was still getting paid during the summer after I quit teaching, and that way I could work on getting a different job. And I had put in so many applications applications to any place, like office jobs, 6 months before I was going to quit. Like, I was putting in so many applications. I can't, literally, like, one got back to me, and these were just for office jobs, not for dental assisting. And so dental assisting, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. Luckily though, I have my husband, and he still has a very good job. So if I was not able to find a job by the end of summer, like, he could have provided like what I would have needed to pay my bills, but that didn't. Luckily, like, that didn't happen. He still pays for like pretty much everything, because dental assisting you don't make that much money. Well, not in my job anyway. We're not. I work in a pediatric dentist office. It's actually the dentist office that I have always gone to as a kid, and I've always loved my dentist. And now I work for him, which is funny. But yeah, we're not that busy. We're busy like whenever kids are out of school, we're really busy. But there are some parts of the year where we do have a lot of gaps. Like today, kids are testing this week. Kids are like getting out of school for summer. And, we haven't had that many kids the past couple of weeks. I mean, we're still there. We still get, decent amount of patients, but we're a small dental office, and I don't get paid that much, which is actually why I do have another job that I am using my teaching certificate for, because I'm a certified teacher. I am still a certified teacher, and I'm going to continue like getting recertified. Every 3 years you have to, just so I could have that as a backup or something, just in case. But I do teach online in the mornings, which I don't even need to be certified for that. You need you just need any college degree to do it with the program that I am teaching online with. So that's how I make a little bit extra money. Well, yeah, she's right. You can see her. Really love dental assisting. I really like it. Am I the best at it? Probably not. But I don't know. It's chill. Our office is chill. I think there are some offices that are not so chill. I'd like to keep my job too. It's 12:18. I should probably get going. I need to be back by 12:30. So. I will continue this laundry whenever I get back. I've pretty much folded everything, and then I gotta put it away. Okay, let's go. Let's finish the day. It was not filming, but I'm back from work, and this afternoon was crazy. I am worn out. I feel like I have been beaten by a bat or 2 or 3 or 4, and my head hurts, and it's okay though. It's fine. All right, it could be a lot worse. My office is so easy. Like, I'm very happy to be in this office. I don't think I'd be able to handle a different office, just because I don't have as much experience as, well, someone that's worked around more dental procedures or operations than what we do with the kids. Because I work in a pediatric office, like I said, And we don't do like a ton of procedures like they might do in general dentistry. And sometimes we do like pulps, and that's what we did today. And I don't really like those, but it's okay. I like extractions. They're easy, they're fast. Go. Bye, kid. Take your tooth, stick it under the pillow. Have fun with the gauze in your mouth. See you later. That's what extractions are like, and it's fun to look at the teeth whenever they come out. It's fun. I like it. Hey! What? She's got lots to say. I hope that showed up. Yeah. She says, get in the shower. You've got germs all over you. So, yeah, it's shower time. I do probably have germs all over me. I probably should not be leaning up against this wall right now. See you in a sec. Hey, I have showered and I've just been kind of chilling. I ate a little snack. I'm about to start editing. I'm about to start editing the video that came out before this video. And here's my little setup right there. But first, I've got some packages that arrived. USPS has been holding them hostage, like, for a few weeks. This first thing is a cookbook that was supposed to be delivered April 27th. It is now May 18th. Pretty sure like on the shipping information, it said it was supposed to be here like the 27th or the 28th or something of April. But yeah, here's the cookbook I'm talking about. I have been watching this guy on YouTube so much lately. He cooks mostly Asian dishes. He has another cookbook called Vegan Ramen, I think it's called. But this guy, Will Young, oh my gosh. He makes like kind of short little videos on YouTube, short like recipe videos, and almost everything he cooks I want to make. And a lot of it I have the ingredients for already because I just kind of got into making authentic Asian food. And so I've been kind of just keeping green onions, cilantro, tofu. He cooks a lot with tofu. Red bell peppers. I've been finding like sauces and noodles in the international section of the grocery store. But everything that I make from his videos, and they're all very easy. Maybe the ones that I choose are easy, but yeah, I cannot wait to cook more stuff. Ooh, I've made this before, sag tofu. It was really good. They've got Indian recipes. Dang, I think I made this. I know I made the vermicelli salad, but okay, that's one thing that I got in the mail. And there's one other thing that I got in the mail, but I'm gonna make a separate video just for that. It's this box of international treats and snacks that I've been having a subscription to that for the past few months, and it's, I don't know, it's just fun to try little international treats from around the world. Here's the other book that I got, and this is You Will Get Through This Night by Daniel Howell. He's my favorite YouTuber. He will always be my favorite YouTuber, him and Phil. And he just came out with a book. So I had to get it. It's supposed to be like more about mental health issues, and he will seriously always be my favorite. All right, back to editing stuff. Bye. I've shown my workspace in like other videos, I think, maybe just a couple others. But here's my little office nook. I teach online right here. Let's get off of Facebook. We're not supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to be editing stuff. I just found out about iCloud.com. If you have noticed, like 2 videos back on my channel, I did an iPhone unboxing. I've never had anything besides an iPod before. I just have 2 really old iPods. I have an iPod Shuffle still. It's got all my like emo playlists, all my emo songs on here. If you know what this is, please comment. Okay. And my other iPod, oh, I need to charge it, it's in my purse. But that was from like 2015. It's not that old. So, I just recently got an iPad, which I have right here, to watch YouTube while I edit. But I always end up like turning YouTube off because I need to hear myself in the videos that I'm editing. But yeah, here's my little setup. This is where I'm going to be camping out tonight. At the next clip might be me saying goodbye. I'm not sure when I'll be saying goodbye. I'm pretty tired today. So, I'm saying a mini goodbye right now. A mini goodbye. Mini goodbye. Goodbye. Hi, I'm back. I've been kind of trying to edit. I just got this new program thing called Vegas Pro 16. It was on sale for like $30 on this website called Bundle. My husband told me about it because he likes to make music. And that's, you can also do that on there. And I am celebrating. I just saw that I went from 6 subscribers to 7 subscribers. So thank you, number 7. Thank you, number 6 as well. Number 5 was my mom. Number 4 was my husband. Oh, I think I know who number 6 is. So thank you. But yeah, let's make some tea. Let's stir up the tea.